Going Down Business with Aaron Kleiber. Yeah.
Boom, welcome to Going Down Business. Friends, a little bit different. I know, I'm not sitting at my desk. Look at that. It's the it's retro Christmas special. I had to make it special because boom, I brought in a guest, my comedy sissy, Missy Moreno.
La, la, la. I've been back there for 4 hours. Just like, oh my God, I'm looking at the wrong camera again.
You know what? We're looking at the wrong camera, and we're actually recording this time. We did pretty much 85% of a podcast.
To us, alone in a room with a tree behind us. And neighbors.
Friends, I don't even remember what we... boom, welcome to Going Down Business. Yeah. This is the retro edition.
It's so great to be here. High five.
My comedy sissy Missy. Look, I'm going to shut the laptop like this, but I don't think it'll turn off.
Okay, good. Won't. Yeah, we know technology now.
I know.
I do. Better.
So this is... I've had so many episodes of Going Down Business, but you've been on other things.
I have. But this is my debut as a grown dad.
You are. Because
I'm a cat dad now.
Cat daddy.
Which I honestly do say that my cat is non-binary.
Yeah.
Because I want to be effing hip. But no, he is a he. But he's so cute and he's getting neutered, so he'll be a non...
He won't...
He's a baby!
He'll be a sad kitty for a minute.
He would, but I'll be like, Kathy Bates from Misery, like, read this novel. I don't know, but I'll torture him in some way. He's so cute. Anyways, so that's how I can be on the show.
No, and plus, also, Grown Up Business has gone through different seasons.
Evolution.
Right?
Yes.
Like, sometimes it's just two dads yelling at each other about candy and chips.
Thank you.
You know? Or no, and I have...
And the lack of Monarch Nike selection.
You remember... You're a listener.
I'm a listener.
And now you can watch on YouTube. If you are listening, however you listen to podcasts, you can also now watch on YouTube, and you can subscribe early on Patreon.
And if you see us on YouTube, you'll see our cool Christmas gear we're wearing.
La 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 la.
La 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 la.
Yeah, let's just... Okay.
Yes.
Full stop. We both have ADHD.
The end.
The end.
Sponsored by.
So, and you can't be high or drunk on a podcast.
No.
So, you got to calm down, but we can't. So,
it's not happening.
Christmas pumps us up so much.
Be on, and we are best friend brothers, and
she's my comedy sissy.
Like
Missy.
His kids call me Aunt Missy.
It's true.
It's like so beautiful.
So I had to have you when I was like thinking about doing a Christmas episode. I've done other Christmas episodes.
And I've been on your other episodes, like Happy Hour during COVID times.
Oh, yes.
With
Friday
the one and
only
Paige Davis we had.
Was that when the ladies took over my show?
No, you were on what Paige was on. That was a different time.
Yes.
The first time, remember we went and were getting crap around our house for that one game?
Yes. I was making people play games, collect things from their house.
Yeah, so it's me.
I was my own Jimmy Fallon, okay? I follow my heart.
I mean, he really did it. You were the
Bob
Barker of our pandemic.
And then, if Friday night happy hour is available on my YouTube, you can go look.
Yes.
I think it is. I believe that you ladies. I feel like my hair is weird.
No, it's unweird.
I feel like the ladies kind of took over the conversation to something that was like about women's health.
I think you're very right. Yes, with Mel from
the
Bubba Show.
I had nothing to say, so look for those. Thanks for, remembering old YouTube videos. You have to check that out.
Yes, and I'm sure there's footage of us at Surf City or who knows where else.
Yes, we've worked camps together, not like, you know what I mean? They're like fun camps for kids and, changing their life. I mean, good things.
True.
So when I wanted to talk about retro Christmas, I had to ask you.
I'm honored, and I'm very honored, and I'm so pumped to be here, and I hope my cat's watching. Hi, and I'm excited to dive in.
Yeah,
because
if you're watching live, I'm sorry we can't read the comments, but
yes,
you can.
I'm reading them in my heart.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on. I did just get that one. I think you're very cute too. Greg 227 in Missouri. Anyways,
that's a good stop. I tell you what, we'll be back. We got to go take a pee break.
Okay,
that's what I call it. I take a pee break. We go pay the bills. So dumb. It's like a dad.
Yes.
It'll be like a freeze frame. And we're back.
Okay, wow.
Boom.
Those bills is paid.
They're not. They're not.
I honestly have a lien on my house, and I rent. It's like, anyways.
No, so Retro Christmas, one of the things as a cat mom.
And on another note, I will blow all of my utility money on presents. I don't give a... I talked to myself today of like, I know I have a problem that, sorry, every bill in December you're asking it and shit, because my mom needs good slippers.
I know. It's, hey.
I don't care about bills in December.
Yeah, no. You know, if you want to be a good parent, just get out a credit card every December.
There you go. And if you want to be...
But here's the good thing. When your kids reach adult age, you'll only have 18 credit cards.
And you'll have a ton of Legos. So
yes,
a lifetime
and your kids will be able to help you pay your bills because you'll be living with them now.
Recycle.
At least that's my plan.
I'm here for it.
Okay, so as a new cat daddy, I wanted to ask you, wasn't that a thing?
Also, that's going to be my new jazz album immediately. The new Cat Daddy.
No.
It probably is something, but...
Wasn't it someone a dance?
In the 90s?
No, then it doesn't count. We're talking retro only.
Retro only.
And when we say retro, I will say, because you're like, what's that? I kind of came up with a rule. I took a class on generations in college. the study of... Anyway, I define retro, I will say, from like Star Wars to like iTunes.
Ooh, okay. Got it. Like, that's good, because I say before that would be like vintage.
I agree.
Maybe the word vintage.
I think you're right. So like Star Wars to like, and I say iTunes because that's when music went digital. My CDs in my truck was like irrelevant.
And that book weighs 75 pounds, and I'd be like hoisting it into the back seat, and then discs would just fly.
Loyal listeners.
That was nice.
Loyal listeners. I'll tell you what. Loyal listeners. If you tell me what happened to my huge CD book.
Ooh!
I've told this on the podcast at least 2 or 3 times.
They get a free shirt.
Oh, yeah, I'll send them a Christmas gift.
You get a Christmas gift.
Yeah, I'll send you Christmas gifts. If you can tell me, and I won't say it, what happened to my huge book of CDs?
Wow.
What happened to them?
We could talk about... We could do an episode on CDs.
Come on. I know. But anyway, so that's retro.
Okay,
so this is something that was not part of us growing up. I know I'm literally coming out of the time period right now. It's like 77 to like 01. Okay. Yes. But something that was not around then that all of a sudden showed up. And parents, if you're listening with your kids in the van driving to school, earmuffs or whatever.
This is an alert.
I love how you're like, this is England.
Hello, we've got a red herring happening in just a moment. Yes.
Yeah, World War II radio. You're like, you guys are retro.
I know.
We're like, like World War II bulletin radio. I eat porridge for breakfast. Anyway, what were we doing?
We were going to talk about that.
Okay, yes. So I wonder if you do this. I know you know. Do you do Elf on the Shelf? Are you going to do Elf on the Shelf with your new cat son? Because that's a thing.
Yes, now
that's a thing now.
Yeah. I see these things, like, as a non-mom, but a dad to a feline. I mean, he deserves one. That's the thing. I wasn't even a cat fan, and I won't fully go off on this.
Yeah.
Then I met my son and was like, I love everything cat, and now I want to do dumb
That's exactly, I will give you credit, because I will not say, like, people have pets, like, oh, you're a parent, but okay, that's okay.
Yes.
But the way you put it, it's like you literally hate kids until you see yours.
There.
You're
it
like,
was like I just gave birth on this podcast, which is probably a first for grown dad business.
It is.
Wow! Mary.
She has given birth. So that is a tradition that... But
that's a lot of
came out of nowhere.
And it's a lot of work, and these parents go full on Lucasfilm Studios with it.
If you
impressive.
Go on TikTok, go on Instagram, it's like, I am not setting up a whole, like, you got to help this elf do all sorts of things.
Like, I need to call
to make it zany.
Right, and he's doing all these antics, and it's like,
we didn't even ask for it.
No.
You know
how did you get it?
Now, I know I did a whole episode about this, I think, like, a couple years ago. Whatever. Go back
Christmas
back and listen to the old.
If you tell us the episode number.
Yeah. No. Wait. No.
I'll get it.
That's too easy.
Oh, sorry. Crap.
So.
How you got the elf? better not be.
The in-laws gave it to us.
I knew it. It's always the in-laws.
They were like,
Wendy's mom is the cutest, and we dressed the same at a recent school event. Show that picture.
I will post that picture.
We accidentally dressed.
Missy showed up to the school play and was dressed exactly like my mother-in-law.
And Grandma.
Who's 35 years older than Missy.
And we are the same height.
They were like
bosom buddies.
They were like, speaking of retro, they were like Arnold Schwarzenegger and Danny DeVito, but they were both Danny DeVito.
Honestly, nose to nose. And we happened to sit next to each other in the row, and we're like, how are you?
And you both were like, but I'm your brother, Julian.
Come on, turkey, and we hugged for a long time.
Funny.
Anyways, they're the monsters that gave them the out.
Well, no, it's just like, don't you guys want this? We were like, what?
While the kids are standing there.
Yeah, and they're like, yay! And they're
like, he chose you. That's the other thing. It's a mystical ass, mythic. I'm like, I don't need chosen by no one else.
And then you must give him a name.
That none other
give him a family name. And then you got to name him.
Your crest on his left rear.
I have a little paper clip that I'm burning with a lighter. I'm like,
well, the kids are wearing bathrobes.
I know. They're like, Madam, I'm putting our family crest on the elf. He's ours now. He chose us.
Now we shall celebrate Christmas.
And now,
and lightning bolts.
We sacrifice our youngest to Father Christmas.
And they have one of those cages in this house. It looks like a twin bed.
Mm-hmm.
I always thought they looked like some New York City apartment, 1986 twin bed with just springs, and then they lock the guy in it.
Right?
Isn't it?
Hold on.
They lower him down.
Speaking of retro,
continue. The telephones are ringing. Ring my bell.
That, for all of you, it's perfect for the retro Christmas episode.
What is it?
That's a landline.
You have a landline?
Also, why is it still ringing?
And I didn't know that you had a landline.
Yeah.
If an answering machine kicks on, I'm about to leave this house. No, I'll move in.
But why was it ringing 10 times? That never happens.
There's an emergency. We're like, so anyways, elves.
Yeah, the only people that call are Homeland Security.
Because they heard about the elf branding, and that's not permitted. But no, I kind of want to do one, but I'm glad I don't have to. However, I am actually realizing, and someone might correct us, I think that elf is. I don't know if that same tradition is thing. Did they style him to look like he's from the 60s, or was he actually a thing? I don't understand anything about
it is like a classic design.
But I don't think they did the thing that it has become. Yeah. Like, this creature is watching your every move. Like, it's one thing to tell me Santa's watching me, but this little ass thing. It's like an 80s horror movie,
It used to be scarier. It used to be like, Santa can see you. He can sense. Remember?
Yes, and if you...
And you get threatened.
But I feel like this
Christmas is gonna. You better. I'm gonna tell Santa. I swear.
Oh, that's how the original. Yeah.
I'm gonna tell. Hey,
you.
Hey, I'm gonna tell Santa.
Thing.
You want me to tell Santa?
All right. Nope. Christmas is over. I'm telling him.
You know what?
He saw you do that.
I'm telling Santa. You know what? I'm telling Santa.
He saw you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Aaron, you know what? You go. Your mom would pick up the landline and go.
You want me?
I got his number.
Mom, no.
I got his number. 5.
No. Okay. And it would be
1,000%.
And it would seem like I'm asking him not to give my child away to
So that stopped working.
Yeah.
And now we were like, this puppet watches you while you sleep. Actually, while you sleep, he moves.
And thou shalt touch him, or thy sendeth him back to thy North Pole, where he shall smite thy name before the Lord of Presence.
He watches.
He watches.
He does nefarious things.
Nice. And you won't catch him with thine eye, child. Nay.
But also, then you'll see the elf.
Is this the first Elizabethan happening on your podcast?
I'll tell you what, at Grown Up Businesses, I think it's just Grown Up Missy. I think this is the funniest I've been in.
Oh, God.
Everyone on the podcast right now is like, where has he been? They're like, there you are, Peter.
I'm like,
there you are, Peter.
And then you crash onto the floor.
Yes.
Which he also did that at the top.
That's true. Can we talk about right now, if you're watching on video.
Go get the chair.
No.
Okay.
I'm not going to. I'm sitting in a folding chair because I had this old director's chair. It's a cool find.
Beautiful
cool
find.
thing. And, okay, I sat on it. Here's the good thing.
Yes.
It broke, but the wood didn't break.
It's like sturdy,
Missy,
made from the
when my chair broke.
It happened in slow motion. I was
It was
sitting
the
like staring at
canvas.
you. The fabric under the bum.
Missy didn't know if, like, time and space was ripping.
Truly.
Or it sounded like a pair of corduroy overalls ripping.
And potatoes falling.
It was like,
it was like Velcro made out of burlap. It was just like...
It was the canvas seat.
Yes.
Just burst.
The retro canvas. Yeah. That stuff could be 88.
I'm bummed because I think it's from I think that director's chair is from like the 60s.
Oh, that's vintage then.
So the canvas, I'll have to replace it.
But it was hilarious that he kept fall. And I was like, are you sitting on the ground? But he moved so slow. You were like, oh, this chair. I was like, someone watching.
I know.
A claymation melt. Yeah. Anywho. It was beautiful. So our retro bodies remember.
Yeah.
The other tradition I heard you have.
This is the one that I don't know if people did this when we were younger, but if it's a Pittsburgh thing or it's a thing, I don't know. Why do half the stuff I joke about? Because I say stuff on stage, and I always think like this is a weird thing to say. For years I've been playing hide the pickle with my kids.
Oh wow!
And clip and inside edition.
Alarms back, like inside edition.
Yeah, on inside edition. So, I think it's like an Eastern European
I've heard of it.
Immigrant thing.
I agree. I didn't do it like growing up as a girl.
We didn't. No. But it's like
as a girl. I meant like from the 70s on. But I lived in Chicago for a chunk of time.
Yes.
And it's a Christkindl market, which if you are familiar, all of like end of Thanksgiving through like January something, they get Daily Plaza filled. You know how Market Square has those little villages?
Yeah.
Imagine that times like 10.
Yes.
And you can get hot
pickles.
Wine. And they got pickles. So it's like Germany.
Well, we do the, like, it's like a little ornament. It's this big. And clipped and screenshot and on Reddit.
Sorry to comment on your. I hate that when someone's like, "You're small." You don't. What are you? Your friend. I'm like.
Yeah. What do you care?
Yeah, and I'm like, no, it's not. You're strapped. Anywho.
No. So back to this activity with my children. No. Water break.
Oh my god, chug.
My favorite is when you drink like kids.
If I wasn't wearing red lipstick and do the old
I know. And then there's like bread in the water. You're like, what? You weren't even eating.
You are so real. Okay.
So no, we play hide the pickle, which is like this little ornament.
Yeah.
So you hide it in the tree. You hide it amongst the decorations.
And I didn't know you guys did this.
You hide it amongst the decorations.
Oh, fair. Okay.
But I told my kids it is in one of 3 Christmas trees.
Oh, so you yourself have hit it already?
Yes.
Okay.
You hide it December 1st.
Oh, all right. We're in.
And it's either in the living room, the dining room tree, or
retro tree.
Might be in the retro tree.
Ooh, I didn't look.
This is the family room tree.
But they have beautiful trees. I mean, 3, and they're tall and glam, and I kind of want to look.
This one in the family room / studio.
What if I find it?
It's all movies, video games, and TV, and
like
comic
Wonder
books.
Woman. Yep. Yeah, it's really cool.
Boom, Star Wars lunchbox.
This is like a retro looking
Legos
thing. Oh shoot, that's so cute, and a Nintendo.
Yeah, a couple retro bulbs.
Controller.
Anyway,
so there's
a fun game.
Do they?
I don't know.
But when they find it, do you then move it to another spot? How does this work?
Look at that.
Okay, we got Grandpa Jones.
I know. I thought I must
not miss them. Okay, Kobe. So did your kids find it?
No.
What happens when they find it?
Well, it's supposed to be like
somewhere else.
Well, if they find it, it's like they get they win. Like somebody wins, but no one has found it in like 4 years.
What? Stop!
Came up with a little
Oh my god! Is it really there and you didn't hide it or something? That's like when you play Marco Polo, but someone's out that pool. Oh! So, did you hide it?
It's hidden.
You really did?
It's hidden. It's hidden, yeah.
Is it really?
Yes! Now you want to find it, don't you?
Well, I just want to make sure it's not in your damn glove compartment.
No.
Okay, you truly hid it.
Oh yeah. It's amongst the trees.
And if they haven't found it for years, is it always in the same spot, or have you moved the spot and you just...
I can't tell.
Wow.
I know. There's
some secrets up in this podcast.
It's fun, though.
It's so fun! I didn't know you did that. Okay, I want to know what...
So that's like I guess that's a retro tradition, or that's like probably 50s and 60s. Wait, they probably hit a real...
Or maybe it was like...
Someone took out a pickle out of a jar.
I love that we have 75 computer devices. We could Google it, but let's make it up.
We both have ADHD, and...
We did say that earlier, but ADHD people repeat the fact that they have ADHD.
Did we?
Yeah, that's the top.
Or was it the podcast that we didn't record?
No, it was this one. I say stop this one and we start another.
You can't perform on camera or on stage like high or drunk. So yeah.
Thank you.
No. Here's the one thing that our kids do not have that we have, because like we're in a streaming generation.
Yes.
We really don't watch commercials anymore.
Oh my gosh, for real! You snap through them. Although it's weird because it's like influencers or personalities have slip the commercial into us, and so you're like, am I watching a person or a commercial?
So now you're like literally watching,
and I'm like,
who I'm a fan of.
Me
like
too.
Now you're watching like Mr.
Water's
Beast.
really neat.
Yeah.
When it's by Purified Waters Recycle. Anyway, so that could have been a commercial.
No, you're right. Like you'll be watching like a YouTube video, and then they'll promote like something,
and that goes because that's modern. We're talking retro.
It's on YouTube videos now for sure.
Oh, yes. You mean like watching...
They do not have... Yeah, now it's all just swipe. Yeah, like you can just look at little TikToks of toys.
Speaking of YouTube, what you can find
unboxings.
Oh, unboxings.
Oh, you got... Oh, yeah, the old commercials.
The old commercials.
I showed my kids the old commercials, and I did not remember. I was so pumped. My kids, they were... Okay.
Oh!
I showed my kids... toys from 1989.
Which look busted, but at the time looked like Rolls Royces. I mean, you're right.
My kids
they're amazing.
They're like, this is so cool.
They were?
They were like, oh.
Oh, they want a Teddy Ruxpin who is like a demonic tape player. Well, he looks like Freddy's Five Nights.
They're weird. Oh, he does look like five
copyright.
Finger Freddy.
That's they were doing the sausage.
No, it was so pumped me up.
And they got pumped, which is shocking.
Do you remember?
Oh, every day. Who decorates their tree with playing just those videos? That's what I did this year.
They're amazing.
Because I don't want music. I wanted to be like our ADD. It is like listening to people listen to like a techno mix. I listen to commercials to be on the treadmill.
It would be. Do you remember like I'd be like 8 years old, and you would see like Hot Wheels track.
Oh, snap!
And you'd be like, yes. They would they'd have some generic rock music.
Yep.
I know. I can't even think of some
like Ghostbuster one. There was a Knight Rider one, which to this day would ride to work.
I had the Knight Rider big wheel.
I did not. Holy F!
And I broke the front off, and somebody threw away. And I know they threw away.
Oh, that's LOL. Wait, but they would have like weird ones, like strawberry shortcake, and it'd be like her strawberry grinding into the concrete.
You want it so bad,
baby.
I remember the ones that would pump me up. Do you remember? Oh,
bring it.
I was a little boy. When this commercial will come on, you remember? Crossfire!
Oh! Crossfire! It would be like those dude.
I'd be 8 years old. We're shaking the camera right now. I'd be like, I need crossfire! I just had to shoot marbles at my friends. We need a...
Oh my gosh, that music alone!
You would hear... And I'd be like...
like leaping down the flight of stairs to the television. Yes. And it would reverberate through the house. No, I know. Well, I was saying too, remember I was telling you, it was like commercials. When I was watching this reel back to back to back, it was just like dopamine shots. It was like, get.
Oh, you're right.
It would be little like 25 seconds, 45 seconds of just like, everything you love.
That's exactly TikTok.
So you'd be like, it is.
Oh, toy commercials were our TikToks.
Totally.
Like you would watch your TV shows, but then the commercial, especially during Christmas, the commercials would come on. You would just Mommy, I want that. I want that. I want that.
I'm like standing in front of the screen. Oh my god! And then if you would get the catalog in the mail, it would be like, I now have a book to go with the thing. I would like that was my holy Bible that I would like drop my breast on and be like, I'm gonna stare at the
Thank you for bringing up the catalogs. That was we would fight over like, and me and my sister, we would make sure that we would get 2 different color pens.
Oh, to circle.
Or you would put your initials. Make it official.
Thank you. That's government.
Like a notary. I'd be like AK once crossfire.
On 12/11/88.
Or you put 3 stars.
Oh,
different codes.
Definitely.
Or you just circle so much you go really, really once.
And then if your sibling got like mad at you, they would maybe scratch or like F with your circle, and then it'd be like no going back.
Cross out put does not need.
Oh, don't you lie me? Don't. It was a penis. You erased it.
Right? Like, yeah, you would.
Oh yeah. The other thing we would then love to do different layers of torture. It'd be like 2 pages open, and you'd go. I would torture my brother all the time. I know we're shocked. I'd be like, okay, Billy, you can only pick one thing on this page.
Too hard.
So I'm like, you have to pick it. And that's the only thing you can get. And he would be like tearing his face off. Do I want like an aquarium or do I want that like G.I. Joe nugget?
It was so, and now, so that is something that came back. You know that?
Oh, the catalogs. I get it. I save it. I've given it away to people, but I have to throw it away. Amazon has it.
Amazon.
With stickers. It comes with stickers. You can put stickers by it.
So they love now. They take the stickers, and it's like creative people like us worked for Amazon, and they were like, remember how fun toy catalogs were?
Little kids ain't on the Amazon cart on Cyber Monday.
And so,
but every little baby will need paper forever.
And so
they took time to print those out. See, you're so right.
And so now, guess what our kids want to do? Like everybody's kids, they want to play with their phone, play on your phones, right?
Yes.
So now we're like, what are you doing on Mommy's phone? Give me my phone.
They have gift
lists. They have gift lists on Amazon now. Yeah. Maybe you guys want to help out.
Yes.
Don't want to help out? I'll give you my kids' Amazon wish list.
There you go.
You can take care of us because
oh my god,
this too much.
And if you do, I will sing a "Did you buy them shoes for your mama, please?" Which I hate that song. That is so terrible. But anyways, I'll sing any Christmas song, retro one.
Those songs that come on, I know. We can talk about so much.
So much.
I know. Mike is like, "What's this song about? Why does his mom don't have shoes?"
Oh my gosh, the voice. Your mom needs butterfly kisses.
Oh yeah, that's the same voice, same person. Is that the same person?
In my head, yeah.
Christmas shoes and butterfly kisses. Kisses. Come on, kisses. That's because I was doing. Yeah.
Wait, I want to get married and slow dance to you at my wedding to that song. But those 2 songs like cut together.
Singing.
Yes.
Butterfly kisses and Christmas shoes.
Yes.
I almost.
A key change into the next song. Anywho, but no. Insane. I mean, it's really insane. And catalogs have made all the difference.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely. So now they have Amazon wish lists.
Yes.
Like I said, you can help with that.
Well, what toys are they into on that list? Or are they even into toys?
It is like, see, that's the thing now. It's like we would circle toys.
Yes.
No, my kids, they'll have like...
skincare.
Yeah.
Tell me what. I think these children love skincare.
They have shampoo.
Girl.
Like, I know, I can't name anything.
Serum.
Like, shampoo. Well, I know.
Human
I'm
liquid.
trying to think. Oh, like LED lights for your bedroom. It's like.
Oh, or that too. Okay,
but like decorations and stuff. I'm like, okay.
No,
like you get throw pillows. Okay.
What are you decorating your dorm or like your first apartment?
Yeah, I know.
Which Barbie?
I'm like, what do you want? You get 3 books.
Pick
3 books. Okay.
And one of them is that catalog.
Maybe a video game.
The other 2.
Okay.
Do they get video games still? But see, then you
Santa.
can but you can like download a video game immediately. So you don't. Guess what my nephew has wanted? Who's like 15 for the past a million years. Xboxing. So I buy a piece of cardboard at Target for like $50 or $75 and hand him a piece of cardboard, and then he goes thanks and walks away. And I'm like, Mary Joy. And I go, can I please get you something else? And he was like, no. And I'm like, okay. Here's cardboard. I love you. This cardboard month.
No, I tell you what. I like the
old people of us.
I still like to get the games.
Yeah.
But now, okay, so Nintendo Switch.
Yep.
You get Nintendo Switch. Yeah, I know. You know. You buy the game. It's like.
But the case is like this. It was literally 2 Tic Tacs.
I'm like, I own the game. And then I'm like.
You need like a watchmaker's kit.
I'm like Geppetto putting the last final touches.
To play this $95 game.
I know. And then.
You make this. Well, you know why? Because if you don't have the internet, you can't download the thing.
Yeah, good point. That's true.
But either way, like if you can afford a sliver of plastic for $500, you can afford
no matter what
internet Wi-Fi.
Christmas is still the best for the kids now. It's the best.
Agreed. Every generation. I'm so glad to hear you say that because people. No, I'm not going to slam anyone, but when people let the world bring them down or be like, Christmas is this. Charlie Brown used to whine about, and Lucy primarily, that like Christmas is so commercial. That's like the point of that thing. And that was the 60s.
Yeah, you know what though?
So it's never not commercial.
When you talk about, like we said retro, right? We said like from this, when did it win, right? 77, like, oh, whatever.
But you know why that's kind of retro? Because we were in the retro era watching retro something. That's
true. That is true. I was thinking about, like, because our kids, it isn't about, like, toys.
Yeah.
We really were, like, pounded with that wave of commercialism.
We were the audience for it, absolutely.
Which is why we're the generation now who is in their 40s, and we're going and still seeing movies.
Yes.
Like Star Wars and G.I. Joe and Transformers and Ninja Turtles.
So yeah.
And Indiana Jones. And
yep.
All of that stuff is from retro, from us.
And Ghostbusters number 407.
And Paul Rudd's perfect.
He's ageless.
We should do a bonus.
Okay.
We're doing a Patreon Christmas bonus.
Wait, hang all the mistletoe.
Don't think too much.
I'm gonna
YouTube will.
You're on single.
No, listen. If you're watching, thank you so much for watching on YouTube. If you're listening, thanks for listening. You can join Patreon. If you join Patreon, thank you for everybody on Patreon. You know who you are.
Thank you, Patreon.
I love you guys.
We love you guys.
Thanks. I never do that. So
I gave you a jingle.
It's a bonus.
Because
I never sing. But no, thank you, friends, for that. You can. Oh, I know what I was going to tell them. You singing. I was like, I never sing, and then I was thinking, have I ever sang?
Have you?
No.
Oh.
Every once in a while, I think I do sing little jingles on the podcast,
but maybe not like You're Whamageddon. We would that song last Christmas.
The best.
I give you my heart.
Don't give me flag.
I just go. Oh, would that get you?
Yes.
Even that little.
Oh,
bit?
100%. YouTube. Oh yes. Oh yeah.
I had no idea. Okay. Poopy poo. I changed. Sorry.
Actually, no. I think last Christmas episode, I think me and Aaron Crothers might. Oh, but no, it was a parody. We changed the words.
Yeah, I'm a hack. I did not do that.
No.
I'm just a cover artist.
No, that's fine. No, I remember what I was going to tell them.
Okay, go ahead.
I was going to tell them that you can watch this early on Patreon. If you're on Patreon, you also get a discount. And I'm working on some extra bonus stuff for Patreon. Bonus episodes of things.
Crossword puzzles.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
I think that'd be cool.
But no, if you join certain tiers of Patreon, you can get thank you cards for me and my family, even some free merch. So yeah,
and a Kleiber card is fantacular.
Yeah,
when I had COVID,
handmade.
Every time I got COVID Kleiber cards and my birthday.
Also, growndadsshirts.com. This is it.
Love it.
If you want to order any growndadsshirts.com, they're going to be gone coming into the new year, so grab them now. I'm going to play us out. Friends, happy holidays. Thank you so much.
Ho, ho, ho.
Please share, subscribe. Now we're over here.
Wow. You can tell.
We see that. That one?
Yes, they love it.
Kind to be funny. Be kind, be funny.